Carolina coast. Those will be moving offshore during the evening hours. And then we have our snow with our system here in the northwest. That'll move into the Rockies and into Utah as we go into tonight and tomorrow. So look at a little bit of fresh snow in the mountains to our east. Highs tomorrow, 63 in Denver, 78 in Los Angeles. Should be a very nice day. 62 Chicago, back in the Big Apple. It's been cool in the northeast, but they'll warm up to about 58 there tomorrow. All right, our forecast here in Oregon. Mostly cloudy tomorrow with rain late in the day on the coast. You may squeak out a sunbreak early. In the valleys, mostly cloudy, a few sunbreaks. Actually, what will happen is we'll have morning clouds, then breaking up, and then increasing clouds. So basically just a mostly cloudy day with some sunbreaks. And clouding up in the gorge with west winds. Gustiest at the east end of the gorge, out around the Dalles. Cascades also clouding up late in the day, so some sun early. Central and eastern Oregon mostly sunny, but the clouds roll in late. Overnight, low temperatures will dip into the upper 20s and low 30s. And tomorrow afternoon, any snow you had in Prairie City or anywhere else is going to begin to melt as temperatures get into the 60s, in fact, all the way to 67 in Pendleton. Overnight lows here on the west side, generally in the 40s, about 43 Salem, 41 Tillamook. And highs tomorrow, 60 Tillamook, 63 Salem, 64 out in Hood River. Small craft advisors are flying on the coast because the swells are up over 10 feet, up to about 11 feet. All right, our forecast tonight, mostly cloudy, a few sprinkles left over, low down to 46. And tomorrow, a mostly cloudy day, but we'll get a few breaks in between, some sun breaks, and a high of 63. Here's the forecast as we go into the weekend. Friday, again, clouding up. Rainy Saturday morning, and then beginning to break out of it Saturday afternoon, and look for clouds early Sunday, but then breaking out of the clouds for your Easter egg hunt Sunday afternoon. And Monday and Tuesday look downright nice, 60s and sunshine as we go into next week.
Looking pretty good, Matt.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
You guys tea drinkers at all?
Sure.
There's a reason for asking this. Tea is making inroads in the coffee capital, Portland. Several tea houses are popping up offering traditional tea. Sales are up 8% in the last year, and some are finding tea a healthful alternative to coffee. Here's a few of the places you can go for a cup of soothing tea: the British Tea Gardens, the Heathman Hotel, the Langley House, and British Tea House all offer set tea and high tea. The Governor Hotel and Lady Di's in Lake Oswego also offer tea service.
Time for tonight's commentary from Marco Haggard. Marco goes the other way on a recent Channel 2 news story about a book that rates smart and dumb dogs.
Tonight I've chosen to comment on the dog book that was featured on this channel's newscast this week, a book that claims to rate the brightest and dumbest dog breeds. Now, my lengthy experience with abandoned dogs and cats that we've adopted qualifies me to nominate my current dog, Gigi, as one of the brightest, although she'll never make it in a snob dog book. I'm reminded of some academic research I read about recently. After much money and time, the researchers found, are you ready for this? That, quote, physically attractive people get more money and better jobs than those who aren't. Well, the same is true for dogs. For example, take my dog Gigi, who came into my life in 1988 on the day I came home from the hospital, euphoric about recovering from a stroke. There she was, an abandoned dog on my doorstep. Now, such timing prompted me to christen her Gigi, initials for God's gift. If you were to superficially notice Gigi, you'd probably suggest she might rather have been called God's joke. She's part Rottweiler, many other things, built like a tank. So Gigi is not physically beautiful, but her behavior demonstrates she is very, very smart. She chose to come to a home that would assure her love, good food, medical care, even weekends at Cannon Beach. She's also smart enough to always greet me with affection no matter how lousy my day. And I'll bet some of you are lucky enough to have had a bright dog choose you. I'm Marco Haggard.
And just ahead on Channel 2 News, heads are turning over the hottest hairdos just in time for Easter. We'll show you next.
Some folks